Hey, I want to do this video tonight because I've been hearing it, shopping for groceries, been seeing it on social media. I get calls from angry prospects looking for cheap insurance, saying that I don't care about them because I'm filthy rich and I'm high up in the pedestal. I'm going to make my gold off of them because us agents make so much money and insurance just keeps getting higher and higher, and we're making all the money off of it. I want to dispel every myth when it comes to money and insurance agents. Okay? So first of all, one other thing that I hear is insurance agents get discounts that the common average Joe does not get because we're in the industry. Some people call it the employee discount and such. Here to inform you, the insurance departments in every state is so regulated. Insurance companies have to spell out every single discount you can get that they offer. It's so regulated that we don't get discounts that no one else gets. We're just like everybody else. If we qualify for a discount, we get it. If we don't, we don't. It doesn't matter if we're an insurance agent or a roofer, it doesn't matter. Okay. And just to go back to even how the basic idea of how insurance used to start out, let's just say, is used to be a communal thing basically in the farming community. So you'd have the local farmers in the area. Basically, it's like instead of having to be responsible for your barn and your farm being responsible for all that, we're going to come together. We're each going to take a portion and put it into a pot. And then let's say Joe Farmer, 2 years later, his barn burns down. Well, there's the community pot. We're going to help you build your barn back up. Well, we got to fill that pot back up. So, Joe, you're going to pay more than the rest of us. But we got to make sure that that pot fills back up. So we're going to pay a little bit more than what we normally pay to get that pot filled back up. But Joe's going to pay more. That's how it initially got started. Grand scale things. It's gotten bigger and bigger, costing inflation. Okay. And I'll admit, as an insurance agent, the last 3 years, been frustrated, hands down, because it was, in my opinion, it was mismanaged. Wasn't factoring in the inflation that was coming, that was blatantly coming to see, especially with all the natural disasters coming. Saw it coming a mile away. Didn't get ahead of it. Okay, just my personal opinion. Hate that we have inflation. My policies inflated myself. But now we're going to go to commissions. And how much does your agent get off of your insurance policy? Okay, so I'm an independent agent. I represent over 29 different carriers. As an independent agent, I work for the customer. I work for the average Joe. If you came to me as an independent agent you come to me and say, Mitch, I want to be covered, but I want the cheapest rate. I don't have all the time to shop for insurance. I go, okay, don't worry about it. I got you. I get all the information I need. I go and I shop all the companies I represent. And I go, okay, these companies, they're right and around the same neighborhood initially. Let's go through and look at the reports, make sure everything's lined up, good to go. And I pick the cheapest insurance that comes in with the right coverages. Okay. I totally believe, myself, and I believe in making sure that you're properly covered at a price that is affordable for you. So you are properly protected. Your assets are properly protected. Your assets means your car, liquid money. When I say liquid money, cash on hand, what's in your bank account, your house, anything that is technically property. If you're not properly protected, it can be taken away or leaned on, and that's for another video. Okay. There's what we call exclusive agents or captive agents. Those agents represent one company, normally name brand insurance companies. You pretty much know them. They're in every neighborhood nationwide. Okay. It works differently, a little bit differently with how I'm paid between my carriers, because I represent more than one company. My range is different than what a captive agent, but the whole premise is the same. Okay, to make everything simple. So my range of commission ranges from 6% to 15% of your policy period. Okay, got that? 6 to 15. Huge gap. The lower commissions is mostly household names. You nationwide can probably name a few. The higher end, 15. Most of those carriers that I have personally, I can almost guarantee you that unless you have an independent insurance agent that has offered you a quote from this company, or you work in the industry, you've never heard of those companies. Because those companies don't really pay for advertising. They don't spend the big bucks like the national brands do. They're not advertising for the Super Bowl. They're not advertising for commercials. Their advertising is through their agents that are appointed through them. Okay? Now there's some that they want to keep their agents happy, so they pay a little bit more. Okay. I sell based off of the insurance rates. Me personally, I personally know there's agents out there, they sell based off of their commission they receive. Not every insurance agent is created equal. Okay? Want to be transparent. But in every industry, there's always a few bad eggs, okay? It's a stated fact. And most of those bad eggs give us, the rest of us good agents that we're trying to take care of customers, a very bad name. So, for simplicity, I'm going to use simple math so you can easily follow along. So say you have a $600 auto policy that covers you for 6 months. Okay. Let's just say my commission is 10%. Well, 10% of 600 is $60. Now, $60 isn't a whole lot. Why do you think insurance agents have more than one customer? That's right. I like to have an approach that I want all my customers that get a hold of me to be treated like family. I want to protect you like if you were one of my family members. Because I believe that unfortunately insurance is a necessary evil. Okay? I can admit it. I hate paying for insurance, but you gotta have it in this day. But would you rather pay $10,000-$20,000 of damages for when you get in an accident that you didn't mean to cause? That's why they're called accidents. Or would you like to pay a little every month? The world's not created equal and fairly. That's why we have certain coverages when it comes to insurance, because there's people that choose not to be responsible. Okay, that's going to be another topic for another video. But we're dealing with commission and money and how agents make it. Okay. So, what happens if I don't like my policy and I find something cheaper and I switch? Well, it's a one-way contract. The insurance company can't cancel you without reason in the middle of the policy. Renewal, in 30 days of when the policy starts, they have to still give you reason of why they're canceling you. Okay? You can leave for which reason. Okay? You don't like the company, you don't like the agent, and so on and so forth. Okay? But you leave midway through your policy. Most companies pay the agent for that whole policy period. So we're still doing the 6-month auto policy, okay? So let's just say you cancel that insurance policy 3 months in and you switch to another company. That agent will get a bill from that insurance company if they paid for the whole policy period up front and say, yeah, we paid you $60 3 months ago because you sold this policy. Well, this customer canceled. We're going to charge you back $30 because that customer didn't finish that policy. So we didn't earn that $600. We only got $300. So we're going to take back half of what we gave you because we only got half. Okay. We get charged back. That is across the board, every insurance agent. Doesn't matter if you represent one company or you're independent and represent multiple. Okay. We're also affected by bad apples that treat their customers like crap. That's going to be it for another video. But just remember, at the end of the day, not every insurance agent is created equal. Thank you for taking the time. Have a good one.